Hey everybody, I just want to thank y'all for all the feedbacks from the first video I did. Now, this is video number 2, and we're ready to answer some questions several people have sent in, and that's pretty exciting for us. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of update. Don't forget, we have Commissioner's Court on the 2nd and 4th Mondays of each month, starts at 9 o'clock. We are in our budget season right now, and you can look on my commissioner's page and see the agendas for the days that we're doing budget workshops, and you're welcome to attend if you like. Otherwise, I will be providing you with some updates for those things. And we do have Commissioner's Court first thing in the morning, and I do plan on doing a video tomorrow afternoon or evening to provide you with an update of what we talked about. And then again, we will have a workshop on Tuesday to discuss our budgets, and I will try to do another video talking about what we talked about on Tuesday, if that's okay with you guys. And if you have any questions, please feel free to post them. We have had several posted, and I'm going to try to answer them now. And I'm going to have my lovely wife read the questions so that I can answer them.
Okay, the first question is, was the bond intended for the jail only, or did it include the Justice Center?
In 2011, when the bond was approved, I think the ideal was for them to have a combined center, including a Justice Center and jail all in one. And I think their thoughts were to do it downtown. As I said in the last video, our dynamics have changed a whole lot since then, though. So, what I can say now is our jail population has increased a whole lot. It's a lot higher now. We also added a DPS station to our county, and we're growing a little bit more than we thought we would, and our jail population grew way more than we thought we would. So it's probably a good thing we didn't build a smaller one downtown in a combination. But anyway, that was the thought behind it.
Okay, the second question is, what happened to the plans that were developed by the previous jail committee?
The Commissioner's Court at the time could not come up with a consensus for those plans. So what happened was, or the last thing that I know that happened anyway, was that the court voted against Commissioner Jack Wall when he made a motion to build the current jail and build using the current plans at FM 929. And then it seems as though it got put on the back burner, and not a whole lot of discussion was done after that until the new administration kind of came in with Commissioner Matthews and myself.
Okay, the next one, will the 911 centers be combined?
That's a good question. We have actually talked about that quite a bit. We have let it be known, we're still exploring it, but we have let it be known to the entities out there that we would love to have a combined 911 center, but we're not getting much feedback. Everybody knows that everybody likes to have their own, their own 911 center, so to speak, and nobody wants to step on anybody's toes. But the communication is just not there yet. But we are exploring that, and we do plan on having some discussions with city councils and city managers and things like that when that kind of planning comes into effect in the time that it does come.
Okay. What are your top 3 priorities for the county?
My top 3 priorities for the county? Man, that I didn't plan this answer. Okay, my top 3 priorities for the county. Number 1, public safety. It's just that simple. We have to keep our people safe. So that includes our jail, our fire, our ambulances, everything that we provide or supplement. Those are things that I look at every year. They're on the top of my list, and I work very hard to get everybody what they need, get the firefighters the equipment they need, everybody knows that I try to get the sheriff's department everything I can. So the people of this county is the most important thing. The three most important things, would that be three?
That would be three.
Because education is right up at the top, and community services. So, you know, I mean, I don't know, I can answer more.
Okay, this is a long one.
Okay.
So will the property acquired by the previous administration around the courthouse be relinquished back to the public because it was bought with no real planning in regards to the budget for the Justice Center / jail? What I am hearing is that the land around the courthouse was purchased with taxpayer money, but because the previous administration bought it without proper interaction with other entities, simply put, the land is now useless to own, and in no way is that land purchased in collaboration with the plans on FM 929. The land bought by the previous administration should be sold back to the public and that money put back into the community or added to the bond. Could this be misinterpreted as government land grab?
Okay. The land purchased by the previous administration, a lot of that land did have some purpose, and we are utilizing a lot of it. And it's not just land, some of it was buildings and things like that. We are housing our juvenile probation office in one of the buildings, and we are housing our district court in one. And as of lately, we added, which has been such a big blessing for us, we added a DPS office here, and we used one of the buildings that was purchased for that. And so the rest of the stuff that's out there, it's not as much as what people think. But what we do have out there, we are in constant discussion about what we're going to do with it. And if anything can be sold and put back on the tax rolls, we're going to do it. I can promise you. We do have a couple of properties that we're thinking about putting up for sale. It's kind of scary when, you know, we don't have a lot of room downtown, and if everybody notices the congestion at the courthouse on certain days, of course we're at a new normal now. So I think what we're going to see is it just getting more crowded and more crowded because we're backed up, our courts are backed up, everything is. So we may utilize some of that for parking lot space and what have you, but we as a county in whole own less property than most other counties. Just so you know, that's a consensus among all the counties that Cordell County actually, we own less property than most other counties anyway. Does that make sense?
That's all the questions.
Okay, that's all the questions then. That's all we have.
That's it.
Well, folks, I sure appreciate you, and I don't know how this is going to come out. This was kind of live and shot on the spot, but if you have any more questions or have any questions about what I just answered, just please get on our page or get on this video wherever it's been shared and ask the questions. I'll be glad to answer them. Thank you for everything, and just give us a shout.